Alright, today Kai and I, we are going to align the BMW for drifting, right?
Yeah.
This is how it's going to work. My helper is gone. And so we need to get two lines on the side of the car. The mosquitoes are here. And the line's gotta be aligned and straight. And from there, we measure the distance between the line and the wheel, and then we know what we need to do on each side. So this is how it works. I don't have 4 of those, so I did a ghetto situation here. I got my beans. Even though they're a little higher, they're gonna do me good. It won't be perfect, but I mean, you can understand how it works. So I got here the beans and I put a line all the way across to the other bin, right? Bean. And what I did was I measured here, so from here to here, like, I mean, that's the problem of not having this in the middle, right? But I got here this distance and went to the other side of the car, got the same distance. Once that's done, you get this distance here from this line to that line here, and it was like 70 inches, right? Then you come to the front of the car. You also need to have 70 inches here, but this distance here is a little bit different because that's a different thing. I have spacers and all that stuff, so I measure again from here to here, and that measurement, kitty, gotta be exactly the same as this measurement. So in short, 70 or whatever you measure, right? My case was 70 and 3/8 or 69 and 7/8, and it was here. The back is the same thing, and the distance is basically the same. So you can see, let's go to this side first. I'm gonna put the camera right on top of the line, and you see here it's going all the way to the back, right? And basically what we need to do is measure from here to here and measure from here to here, see what the difference is, and then we know if we need to go left and right. In here, on the other hand, it's super visible because look at this. Look at the line, it's hitting the tire. So I'll need to move this a lot out, which means I need to unscrew the outer tie rod. So I'm gonna release the bolt. We're gonna do it together. We're gonna lift the car, release that bolt, and screw the inside so the tie rod goes out. Wheel is out. What we need to do is we gotta lose this nut here, and so if I twist this way, right, to the inside of the car, it's going to lose the tie rod. So look at the space we have in here. It's almost nothing, right? I hope it's not blurry. And so yeah, oh, I think this is good. 13. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. There you go. That way, it's going good so far. Yep. So the amount of space I had, that's the amount of space I need to turn. So every time, sorry, my arm is in the front. Okay, so you're inside the wheel part. So in here, every time I turn this here, that way, this space here increases. Look, see this space? Look at how much is increasing now. We're gonna do again, and see the booth, it's getting all screwed up. Then it's going to come back. Sorry, my hand is right here because I want to do more at once. So I'm going to go slowly, let the booth get back to its shape. I don't know if it matters, but I've never done that, and if I can do it, you can too. So there you go, look how much. I hope this is enough. So I'm going to hide this just for nothing. I'm just gonna touch it, and we're gonna put back the wheel in there. And you see I have the spacer in place there. I didn't mess with the line too much, so I'm gonna try my best to get in there. And yeah, let's see what I can do. Line, I might need to measure again, but that would be ideal. But so I don't care about putting bolts or anything, but I'm going to just maybe one or two, just to keep this in there. There you go. There you go. So if everything is correct, I did too much. Because look now. You can see that is a little bit, there's a little bit less space in here than there. Right? So I'm gonna go back in there and I'm gonna twist to the other side just a little bit. So this is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna go on this side. The line is here, so we have let's say 1 and between 3/4 and 7/8, and we go to the other side and we have 1 and 3/4. So this gotta go inside a little more, so I'm gonna take it again and go back. So first time we went this way, now I'm gonna go the other way, just one turn probably, and let's do this again. Once we are happy on this side, then we're gonna measure the line again and we're gonna check the other side. So I did the turn already, but just so you know, before we touch this part here and we were moving that way, then the wheel went out, the front of the wheel, front of the car went out. So now we gotta go back, so the front of the wheel goes back. So this is just controlling how much thread it is going to pull from this part here, which is the angle kit. And you see down here, right in here, this part here, without the camera cord. There you go, this part here. So this is just pulling in or out. I only put 3 of the bolts on, just to make sure I'm happy. And take this out of here. There you go. Let's drop the car. Nice. So that line that was touching the tire now is even. So what we do here, we still need to sort of measure, right? So we're gonna get here, touch here is how much? Oh, 1 inch. And then we touch here is 1 inch. So this is perfect. It's perfect aligned. So one thing I need to do is, see this part here? I need to be sure that from that line that I didn't move this here. Yep, that's perfect. Oh, actually, it might be a little inside. Let me see. Straight a little. I have 69.78. And we're gonna go to the back and we're gonna do the same thing. And without stretching too much, 69 and 78. Look, there you go. So I know that I have a perfect square. And another thing is, I gotta be sure now that this has the same space. The wheels are different, so I need to use the center. And if I touch, this is not ideal because I might be moving, but it's 2 inches and 1/8. And here, same thing. We go to the middle, and oh man, this is high. Yep, 2 inches and 1/8. So another thing we do, now we do the same thing on this side. That side is good. On this side, I'm gonna put right in here. We have 3/4, and right in here we have 7/8, 1 7/8. I don't know what the hell that is. So we need to open this and tight a little bit, so screw more. Then this is going to be straight. I know that for drifting we need to do toe in, toe out, some of that. I just want to keep the car straight for now because it was bad. The steering wheel was like this. Yeah, so I'm actually impressed with myself. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to jack, take the wheel off. I'm not sure if you're gonna watch it or not, but all right, now that I figured that it's all aligned and everything is 4 7/8, 4 7/8. I talked to a friend and I need to do toe out, which means I need to put 0.2 of an inch, and some people say 1/2 inch out. So I need to release that bolt a little, so this is going to be pointing out just a tiny bit. So time of the truth. Let's see, the front says 2/78, 1 7/8, and this one says 1, and so there's probably 2 1/8, almost 1/8. It gets into a half. So all right, let's do the same thing on the other side and we're good to go. That's it. That was actually pretty simple. Look how pretty. Anyway, it gets dark. It was pretty simple. I think the hardest part is to figure it out if this here is aligned properly, but I could see just setting that up, I could see that my tire was like completely off. And we're gonna go for a ride and let's see how it feels. Look at that, straight align. I'm actually, look, it's actually going a little bit to the right, but man, I'm actually very, very, very impressed. What I did at home, yeah, it's actually going straight. So that's it, guys. Car driving nice. It is aligned. I have all the configuration that I need, camber, toe, and all that stuff. So let's see how it goes. I'm driving to the event, so check out the next videos because I'll have a video from the event. All right, subscribe to my channel, guys. That gives me a hand, and also liking and commenting on the videos helps me so much. You guys have no idea. All right, I'll see you guys on the next video.